All right, my lighting really sucks in here, but plus it's dark out. So I'm gonna try to go through everything where we're at right now. So I can't remember where we were at when I last video I did, but got the radiator mounted, got the trans cooler mounted, all the lines running back to it. The engine's all together. I do have to change out some different fittings. I think I'm going to change the fittings on the radiator because they're two different sizes. And probably have this moved over here. But I got the new injectors already in there. The motor's got forged crank, stage 3 comp cam. Got a whole list of stuff. If you're really interested, let me know and I'll send you. Let me see if I can turn the light on here. That didn't really help. But anyway, got the fuel line ran. Got the exhaust done, which I'll show you more in the back there. Got the trans lines ran, like I said, to the cooler up there. All the brakes have been completed. Got all the lines are in. There's forward disc all the way around. There's a bunch of stuff I got to get buttoned up on the engine. A lot of stuff that's loose that needs to be tightened up. I just kind of put everything together. Boosters in. The linkage for the column is in. All the lines have been run for the power steering. So that is the seat that's going in it, but obviously it needs to be reupholstered. It's not sitting where it's supposed to be either. It goes back a little bit more. Anyway, columns in. I got the cyclic mounted for the shifter. John, my brother-in-law's got the control head for it. He's wired that up, so he'll be up here this weekend. We're going to install that. But if you don't know how that works, it's a Unimatic. So you just push down. I'm trying to do this with one hand, so neutral, drive. And you got to push down again and get it all the way up. Like I said, there's going to be a control head on top of this. Let's see if I can get a better angle. There'll be a control head on this, like a little hand grip. Those don't know what it is. And that's going to be the weapons fire button. Is going to be like the start button. I'm probably going to have the turn signals on there with some high beam, low beam controls. But, it's pretty cool. Plus, this is the cyclic out of the front seat of an Apache, so it collapses. So you can always bring it down like that, which is even cooler. So that's all I got for that. Like I said, new steering wheel, new column, brake pedals in, gas pedals in, but it doesn't have the line run yet. I gotta put a line in. I definitely gotta get the seat mounted, or at least get the floor painted and buttoned up. But my brother-in-law John's coming this weekend to wire for the engine harness, so that's going to be a chore. I'll get to the body harness later, but I just need to get this to the tuner probably at the end of February. I got a slot open for me, so I need to get it done before then. I'm just going to be a break-in tune for now, and I'll drive a couple hundred miles and bring it back down. So the next thing, well, if you didn't see, this is the exhaust. I had this done yesterday. A 14-inch MagnaFlows. I just got turn downs on them right now because I don't know where I want to bring them out. I was going to bring them out the running boards, and I can still do that, or bring them out the fenders, or just leave them like it is. I haven't made up my mind, so I just told him just tack in some turn downs for now until I figure out what I want to do, and that's what he did. I did have to put some bump stops right there. And the reason for that is because I didn't want to cut I got my drive shaft. I mean, you can put a piece of paper in there right now, and that's about it. So I had to drop down as far as I could. I can make it, depending on how it's sitting when I'm done, I can still, cut this out a little bit. Nobody will ever see it, but I didn't want to do that yet. So when I get the bed and fenders back on, I'll see how I like it when it's sitting down, and then adjust from there. We'll see. Big old meats in the back. And I think that's about it. Like I said, the fuel line's been run. I still need to tack up, these vent tubes for that and the rear end. I think all that's been shown already. Let's get down a little bit more. So my plan is I'm going to mount my air tank right here and probably put the battery somewhere close to that, because I need to leave as much room as I can on the inside. I don't want to put it in the back or anything. I'm going to be getting a vintage air, but they're like 15 weeks behind, so I didn't want to have to run the wiring before that, but I ain't going to have a choice because I'm not waiting. So we're going to go ahead and wire it and just hope that we don't have to redo it when the vintage air comes. But it's moving along pretty good. I don't think I'm going to do much of the body work until next winter. So my main goal is to get it running, getting it all. Of course, when you start something up and run it and drive it around, you're going to have tweaks here and there. So I just want to get all the bugs ran out of it. And once I do that, hopefully by next winter, I'll put it in a big bay next door and then break it down and do the body work. Because I already did all the metal work for the most part. There's little bits and pieces that I got to do, but most of the big metal work, well, I take that back. I got the door skins, so that's going to be a pain in the butt. But I got the lower skins for the doors that I still have to do. But like I said, I can even wait till winter for that, because I'm not looking forward to that. And that's about it. It's coming. See y'all.